Hello, it's Saturday, May 23. Today our scripture reading is John 20, verses 1 through 10. Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved, and said, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him." So Peter and the other disciple started for the tomb. Both were running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent over and looked in at the strips of linen lying there, but did not go in. Then Simon Peter came along behind him and went straight into the tomb. He saw the strips of linen lying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. The cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen. Finally, the other disciple, who had reached the tomb first, also went inside. He saw and believed. They still did not understand from the scripture that Jesus had to rise from the dead. Then the disciples went back to where they were staying. In today's reading, I want to talk about the tomb being empty. Now, the tomb is empty, of course, because Jesus has risen from the dead. Jesus is alive. He has conquered death. But you might be wondering, well, why doesn't Jesus just, hang out in the tomb and wait for the women or the disciples or somebody to come and find him? And I think the answer is because Jesus doesn't belong in the tomb. He is no longer dead. He's alive forever and ever. In one of the other Gospels, an angel says to those who come looking for Jesus, "Why do you look for the living among the dead?" And this is why Jesus leaves his grave clothes behind too. He doesn't need them anymore. Jesus is alive, now and forever. And the empty tomb points us to that. The empty tomb leads us to expect that Jesus is out there. Jesus is in the world. Jesus is continuing to work and to lead his people and to bring life to those of us who without him are trapped in death. So that's my thought for today's reading. If you have other thoughts or comments or questions, please feel free to share them below. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.